Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Amazing Animals Inc. I have been so busy fixing floors, building bunk beds out of fire hose, just getting little projects done here or there.
Yeah, I mean, always something to work on. We had a little bit of a limb fall down, so I actually was turning that into some new fun furniture for the animals too. So, you know, we try to stay creative. Sometimes it gets hard, but it's kind of fun when random things fall down and give you good ideas.
As long as they don't fall in the cages, that's perfect.
Well, that did happen a little bit, but they were fine. It was a little branch. He had to fix up Willow's house.
Yeah.
Always stuff going on, so we'll just give you guys some updates.
Yeah, all right, here we go. So the other couple weeks ago, the tile floor in here started to break. This kitchen was original to the property, and this is kind of the oldest thing out here. And we knew when the tile was starting to crack and the floor underneath of it was starting to go away. So I've ripped up all the tile and I've cut out the rotten pieces of wood. Now I have to frame with 2x4s into the existing frame to get to where I could put all new pieces of plywood and then retile. It's never ending out here. So we have gotten all the rotten wood out. We've got new framing in and new plywood down. It looks great. Next we're gonna tile.
All right, so we just had some fun celebrating International Sloth Day, and on October 30th is World Lemur Day. So I've got Babs and Bayo behind me. We are so excited to be able to celebrate them as well and bring awareness to the lemur species. They are, again, one of my favorites as well. They're super smart. They're an endangered species only found on the island of Madagascar. Just a very, very unique primate. So we can't wait to kind of celebrate lemurs in this next week. So you're going to be seeing more about them.
So we just got a phone call from our Florida Fish and Wildlife officer, and he is in charge of animals throughout the state of Florida. We have many licenses and permits through FWC, and there's a lot of invasive species here in Florida. And in Central Florida, we don't have a ton of established invasive species like they do in South Florida, like the iguanas and the tegus. But when we find iguanas and tegus here in Central Florida, it gets so cold that most of them die in the winter. So generally they're animals that were recently released. And they just found a tegu in Central Florida. They kept it for a while to see if anyone claimed it, try to find the owner, and no one claimed it, so he brought it to us. Check out our new friend, the tegu. So this is our new tegu. He was a wild caught here in Florida. He was probably somebody's pet. Is an Argentine black and white tegu from Argentina. And they burrow and they eat a lot of fruits and vegetables and eggs, mice, ground turkey, chicken, really cool animals, really unique species. Unfortunately, here in Florida, they are causing a lot of harm. They are eating a lot of eggs of our native birds and our native reptiles. So not a good species to have if you're not gonna build the correct enclosure for them and have them locked up and maintain them in a responsible, safe way to ensure they don't escape. We're inside of our building, inside of a locked exhibit, and we need a name. So write some comments. He's an Argentine black and white tegu. So write some comments and let us know what you think his name should be. All right, so we are really behind the scenes now. We're on the other side of our perimeter fence. Our property goes way back that way. The barn is behind us. The side of the property is that way. And we are kind of ready to spin. We're gonna spin. This is kind of where we're gonna build our new barn. We're hoping, we're thinking. We have to take out some big trees. Those are invasive Brazilian pepper. We're not gonna cut down anything native. So take down invasive trees. We're going to bring a lot of dirt here where I'm standing. We need a lot of dirt. We're about 2 feet, 3 feet below what the current barnyard situation is. So we're gonna bring in lots of dirt. Then we're gonna bring in concrete. I just talked to the neighbor. He's cool with us bringing a concrete truck through because it can't really go through the preserve because we didn't build pathways big enough for concrete trucks. So hopefully he'll be able to pull up a concrete truck right over there where his fence is. We're gonna lay like a 4 to 6 inch pad of concrete for the barn to go on top of, and we're gonna build the whole barn back here. Once we build everything up, we'll build the barn back here. Then we'll move our perimeter fence right here. We'll move this fence and bump it out, and then we'll tear this barn down and then expand the barnyard. So we're gonna give the barnyard animals a whole lot more room. It's gonna be a multi-phase, multi-level project. It's very expensive, and we have a fundraiser going on right now through the end of the year, our comprehensive end of the year giving campaign, the Project Barnyard.
Yes, I cannot wait to tear that thing down.
Kylie hates my barn.
I mean, it worked for a year or two, but we are so thankful for everybody who has been donating so far. We have, what, 1,300 raised so far?
Almost 1,350. Yeah, we got a little ways to go.
Please donate if you can. I can't wait, and it's going to be much more room for the barnyard too, and it's kind of fun. I haven't even been back here. I don't really venture out into the woods part back here very often, and we have a little creek, so it definitely goes back a little bit further, so it's really nice that we have a little bit more space that we can expand for the barnyard. We ended up, of course, taking in more animals than what we even really planned to, so it'll be nice to give them a little bit more
We've outgrown
space.
our own barnyard.
Yeah, and we keep getting calls for more, so it might open up some more room to be able to help out other animals too. So,
Definitely.
So excited to knock this thing down.
Please donate.
Build
Please
a new
help us
barn.
out. We need your love. We need your support. Thank you, thank you, thank you to everyone who has donated. So we got some fire hose donated, and we love to make beds out of these fire hose. It's really durable. We can bleach it, we can hose it, we can clean it. It really lasts forever, and it's soft and it's comfortable for the animals. So we really like getting old donated fire hose, and we make wooden frames. And then, so this one we're building right now is going to be kind of the last addition for our skunk enclosure. We're going to make a little ramp to go up to it. So we kind of weave it in and out. We'll show you kind of the process of how we make our little beds out of our fire hose. And we love making things, new enrichment, new things for the animals. They constantly get new things updated, and it's always doing something. All right, so now we have a wonderful little hammock bed here made out of fire hose. Easy to clean, nice and comfy for the animals, sustainable. And now we're gonna put some legs on it and install it, and then we're gonna put 2 little ramps going up to it so the skunks can get in it. And let's see if they like it.
Nice section of branch that just fell off of one of the trees in the back, and you can tell it was starting to die, but it's got all these cracks and grooves in it. It's a little bit soft, so I saw this and I was like, oh my gosh, Dill the armadillo will love it. So he has those nice long nails up front, and naturally in the wild they would forage and tear up logs like this, termite mounds, to find different bugs and insects that they love eating. So I think Dill is going to have some fun tearing this up tonight. So I always like to find new natural enrichment for the animals to be doing as well. So he's gonna have a ball, and we'll go give this to him.
Thank you guys so much for checking us out today. We hope you enjoyed it. We got always little projects, things we're finishing, enrichment, new animals, new projects.
Yeah, thanks for fixing my floor in my kitchen. That was a big one for me. So good job. And Champ and Dior woke up right behind us. They're loving their new bed, so that's perfect for them. Champ really likes to climb, so you know,
he does.
Again,
he's an arboreal skunk, even though there's no such thing.
He climbs all over the place. So it's kind of fun to, again, let the animals kind of situate in a new exhibit, and then kind of think of new fun ways that we can make sure that they're really happy and comfortable. So we're always redoing exhibits, coming up with new ideas, having some fun,
yep.
And just enjoying all the animals.
please, please, please do your research before you get a pet. The tegu should never have been here in the wild. It was bad for him. He could have been eaten by a bird of prey, or he could have eaten some of our native wildlife. So please, please, please do your research. Don't get a pet just because you see it in a pet store. Know what you're getting into. Know how big they're going to get. Know how long they're going to live. Know what requirements they have. Know how strong and how escape artisty they are, if that's a word. Escape artisty.
I don't think so. That's fine.
That should be on like every pet store should have that on their thing. Escape artisty level.
I don't think so. But that's okay.
Whatever.
But yes, do
Put
your
some
research.
comments.
Let
us know what you want to name them.
Yes, we need a name for our new little tegu. But you know, that's how we ended up starting and doing what we do is a lot of ex-pets. So it's definitely an issue. We try to educate people, and we think it's important for you guys to know that.
Yeah. So thank you guys so much. Be kind. And as always, go out there and do something amazing.